So with politics, let's talk about this. And don't be right or wrong. I don't want motherfuckers to act like they shy or whatever. Do you have a lane? Are you a Republican? You're a Democrat? I'm gonna ask you first.
All right. Some real shit for you niggas. Check it out. Am I weak or am I strong? Can my mind carry me on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on. Who am I not to do me, nigga, and get it on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on.
I'm having dreams of my enemies killing me, cause the way I be chasing my currency and dealing with bitches who work on their knees to please a young G. So I don't sleep, cause I got seed to feed. So I take no dose to ride with calicos and 44s. Made me a sick individual, mind of a criminal, acts of a serial killer, nigga. Don't let me get at you. Gotta get this money, nigga. I'll be damned if I'm bummy while laughing at you niggas getting this cake. Niggas fake, shoot the A out the cake. So what can I say? Framing niggas don't play. R.I.P. A-Wall, screaming fuck all y'all gon' stand tall.
Am I weak or am I strong? Can my mind carry me on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on. Who am I not to do me, nigga, and get it on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on. Am I weak or am I strong? Can my mind carry me on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on. Who am I not to do me, nigga, and get it on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on.
I don't want motherfuckers to act like they shy or whatever. Do you have a lane? Are you a Republican? You're a Democrat? I'm gonna ask you first. Are you a Democrat? You're a Republican? Do you have a lane or no or what? What's going on with you?
I wouldn't say I'm either. How would you describe yourself as a Republican or a Democrat and you ain't really?
But hold up. See, now you're going too deep because we finna get to that. I feel like
I'm gonna just say that I feel like we don't have the money to be either.
Exactly.
See what I'm
now,
saying?
you're going too deep though. Once again, we finna get to that. But what are you?
I agree.
Now hold on. Now what's your answer to that? Because now he's going to my next situation. So what's it about you?
It's like I said. I think it's all based on the ideas of what the
are you?
Be. I'm not either, man.
Okay, so all three of us, all three of us, nothing.
I'm gonna be honest. This is gonna be my first time voting ever, and I do plan on voting this year.
You said this will be your first time voting?
Yeah, ever.
Okay, and then what are you doing?
I was always a felon.
So what are you doing?
Or something.
And that's why I didn't vote either. Well, let me not bite my tongue. Hold up. That's not why I'm not voting. I'm not voting though because that is why I can't vote. But if I was to vote, I can't vote for either. Nobody. Like I said, I'm more into local. But anyway, you said. Who are you voting for? Because it's your first time voting.
I didn't tell you who. I said I'm voting. I know who I'm voting for, but I'm not really gonna explain who I'm voting for.
Let's talk about it, baby. You gotta tell us who you voted for.
I ain't gotta tell you nothing.
Why is you hiding?
I ain't gotta tell you shit, man.
Why is you hiding who you voting for?
That's my my right.
See,
like
I don't get that.
It's my first time. I just feel like it's.
You're not strong about you're confident about who you. What's going on?
I'm confident. So I mean, it's just
he just don't want nobody to judge him.
This is my first time, and this is my first time ever doing it. And
he probably just don't want nobody to judge him.
Niggas vote for Trump, man. We ain't hear that shit.
Who I'm voting for?
You vote for Trump.
You hear your boy voting for him and shit.
Who I'm voting for?
See, he want me to say it twice because he want me to say.
You hear your boy for? Your boy vote for him too, though.
You vote for Trump.
Ice Cube.
Come on, man. What we doing here?
You hear me?
We talking about it.
I'm saying, so why would you talk about it?
You
voted for Trump. So is you voted for Trump? Be honest, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and why?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Why are you voting for Trump? Because everybody, 8 out of 10 people say because of the money. That's it. Why is you voting?
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be honest though.
And be honest.
Like I said, this is my first time voting. I'm glad I reeled you in on that because I wanted to answer that question anyway. I wanted to really talk about it. Is that I rather deal with the devil I know than the devil I don't know.
That's a good answer.
And I'm gonna be completely honest. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's like people probably looking like, damn, this is a brother, this is a nigga from the hood, he been through all this. But I'm gonna also say that it took me a while before I actually made the decision. And when I seen who Biden picked for his vice president, that's when it made it clear to me like I can't hop on that. I can't do that because
But elaborate then, because you can't just say that.
I'm finna explain to you that. That's what I'm saying. I'm finna explain to you. Elaborate. Like a lot of us brothers from the hood, we've been through a lot of shit. We get it. You know what I'm saying? The media paints Trump as all this racist, whatever. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get straight to the chase. We've all been in situations to where we're felons, or we had to fight cases. We got people that's been locked up for cases. Some of us have to spend money, or some of us that don't got money, we end up getting a public defender, right? So whose job is it to make sure that our asses go to jail and we get convicted of those felonies? So at that point, we're looking at the DA, the prosecutor, right? Yeah. Their job is to what?
To lock you up.
So then once the future and everything's fast forward, and now I'm older, and it's like, okay, I'm in this position, like I said, to vote. I'm not gonna vote for a vice president that was a prosecutor who have locked up more people and have done more damage to families, to minorities than any vice president.
Now hold on.
Running. Not only that, what have they said that they're gonna do for our community? Okay. Besides saying what Trump hasn't done, or how whatever he got going on.
Now I feel you. Hold up. Before I talk, I'm gonna go ahead and let my other guests talk because I'm gonna be a little long-winded. So I'm gonna let my other guests go ahead and talk about that. What's your opinion on what he said? Because I got a lot of shit to unravel.
About what he was talking about
now, what he just said.
Me personally, I mean, I understand his view. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't vote because, like I said, I don't believe your vote counts to anything. I feel like they're gonna choose who they're gonna choose regardless.
He's not elected, he's selected.
You know what I'm talking about? So I feel like that's how I feel, and that's how I feel like it's been going. You know what I mean? How many times have you voted when like you said, it's your first time? You know what I mean? So I voted before. You know what I mean? Like, and every time I voted, it seemed like the person I voted for actually lost. Besides the Obama thing, but I didn't vote for Obama. I was like, I just knew he was gonna win because first black president. Come on now. So like I was saying, I feel like we don't have the money to be a Democrat or a Republican. You know what I mean? I feel like we don't have the money to even to sustain what we're doing right now. To be honest, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have anything of our own to even be like that. I feel like that's one of the reasons why we can't have a third party, because we don't have anything that we own to even say anything about.
We can't be racist or nothing.
We don't got nothing even to matter.
Yeah, we talking about Black Lives Matter, and little do people know Black Lives Matter.
Think about it that
way. Do y'all know who Black Lives Matter even is? The main supporter from Black Lives Matter.
I don't really.
His name is George. Look that up, Farji.
All I'm gonna say is I noticed, just riding around, like, I live in the hood. I'm gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying?
I had to move out that shit. I ain't playing with the hood this year.
When I'm riding around, you don't really see that many Black Lives Matter signs, but when I go to work and I'm in the suburbs, or I start to getting out a little bit, you see more Black Lives Matter signs. So
I feel like I
already know what's up.
I feel like that's a scare tactic though, when you see them in white neighborhoods and shit, like they act like they support you until something happens.
That's the underlay for the overlay, man. Come on, man. We know that game. We know that game.
That's a
watch this though. I'm gonna show you how much of the overlay for the underlay. I'm gonna show you once he get the number name. His name is George, and I forget his last name. Dude he funds Black Lives Matter, and he controls the media circuit. So therefore, think about this. I'm gonna create a chaos. So I'm gonna bust a window, and I'm gonna tell y'all, film all this. And then when the police come around, I'm gonna be the one to walk up and get in front of the camera and say, "Damn, they bust that window." Like, come on, man. This game is old. It's old. The game is old, man. It's old, man.
It's made to happen like this.
Man, listen.
So here's my question then on that topic. If you know that piece, so then what would make you not, if you know that the Democrats, for the most part, when it comes to political, backs up the Black Lives Matters, what makes you think that they're not in cahoots? If you already know that's a fraud. So how can you see?
That's the
point. That's what they were saying about the, what's the name, when they were saying the police officer was burning them buildings up and everything like that. They was making happen.
So it's like, so who's really?
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so who do we vote for then? We don't vote for, I don't know. Like, right now, I don't know who we could get to look this up at the second. Is there can you vote for a independent party.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Can you vote for an independent party right now?
You can. If one's running and it's on the ballot, that's how.
I will vote for the independent. If y'all feel how we feel, vote for the independent party then.
But here's what I'm learning
But
too.
how do you not know if they're this independent party? Because people all about money.
Independent party don't got no money. That's the reason why they're not.
I know, but I'm saying though, anybody can be bought. That's how I feel like right about now. You know what I mean? At this day and age, in 2020, anybody can be bought.
But as of right now, then I feel what you're saying. But as of right now, the two parties already bought. That's Republican and Democrat. So the independent party.
You said until they get bought. You said until they get bought.
You did? You feel me? Until they get bought, then vote for them. Them the ones we need to vote for. Until they get bought. Until they get up there. Because you know what? Think about this though. And I guess we kind of knocked these people.
Mm-hmm.
But until you get $1 million in your hands, who knows what the fuck you do? Who knows?
That is
What's the question? What? George Soros. Soros. Is that how you say it?
So what is his ethnicity? What's his race?
Soros.
What's his race?
Soros. He's a fucking Jew. I'm pretty sure he's a Jew. I'm pretty sure.
It sound like that.
I ain't dumb. I ain't got. Like I said, that Black Lives Matter.
He funded. That's who funds Black Lives Matter. If y'all don't know, George funds Black Lives Matter. If y'all don't know,
do you support it?
Me personally, no.
Do you support it?
Well, Black Lives Matter. I support
the name.
I don't support the movement, what they're doing, but I support
the ideal.
I support black people. If you was to come up and say it's,
who he's from. Yeah, he's a Jew.
See, he got that bread. He got that long bread.
I support black people. So if you're doing your thing as a black person, I support that to the fullest. But I don't support what they've been, the Black Lives movement.
Hold on. Let's do one thing. Let's do one thing at a time. Hold up, one time. Let's do one thing at a time. Do we agree or disagree? And everybody can have their own opinion. Do we agree that just the ideal of Black Lives Matter, we agree on that?
Yeah. If it was moving the right way, I would agree with that.
You're not hearing what I said. I'm not talking about the movement.
Okay.
I'm saying, do we agree with Black Lives Matter?
Yeah.
Just the term.
Just
a term.
What kind of question is that? Right.
Okay, no, it is a question. You know why? It is a question. No, it's a question. You know why it's a question? It's a question because a lot of people don't know what the fuck we talking about. Like people don't get the things, like the fucking the difference of anything in life. People just go off of anything in life. So I'm making it sure right here, the term Black Lives Matter, we agree on that.
Yeah.
Now, the movement, me personally, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
That organization,
that's different.
I don't agree with the organization, what they're doing.
Okay. Now that's three black men sitting here saying we agree with Black Lives Matter.
And we're in the hood, though.
Yeah.
And we're from the hood. Like, we all three got records and all that. We got. You got a felony?
I ain't got no felony, no.
Okay, we both got felonies.
But
But we all from the hood, man. We all try to make it the whole 9 yards, and so we're not, saying shit we don't know. All right, so what we doing then? So Black Lives Matter, we talked about that. I don't want to beat a dead horse.
but I'm just saying, that's gonna be my last question. Is just if we know that they're backed up by the Democratic Party, then what makes you?
Oh, you're right. I wanted to talk about that.
That's the part, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we know as a whole, like you said, three black men, we sit here, we agree the term and then the organization, and then we know how they're using it, and then you have this party that's backing them up. Why shouldn't we believe that y'all are just as fraud if we know this, but we're gonna ignore it because of the stigma, like, oh, this is what you should do, just like with Obama, this is who you should vote for. I never wanted to be that type of person from here. Like, let me make my own decisions. Like, fuck, I don't want to be pressured in, because he's black, I'm gonna vote for him. So what? Like, this nigga could be more Uncle Tom and be more willing to lock niggas up than anybody. So I'm not gonna.
I feel that. No, I feel that, and I agree with that. So what he's saying is,
and that's another thing. I was telling you that your boys and them was voting for Trump too. Your boy Ice Cube and 50.
No, he didn't. No, they didn't. See, the news give y'all all kind of.
This is what I think.
No, the news give y'all too much fake news, man. No, they not.
They just going to chop it up and holler.
Exactly. Well, Cube. No, hold up. Cube just went to go holler and chop it up. 50. All 50 said was the taxes are too high on Biden.
Yeah. So let me break that down to you. And that's when I got.
They're not voting though. Like the news ate that up. The news.
So that's why I asked you, do you think that politics plays a part in homeless? And I'm finna break that down to you. Why he's saying that it's too high on Biden? Because here's what they do, and this is how they control like the game, the whole process, the system is by if you got $1 billion, I got $1 billion. We got all these employees. So now you're telling me, okay, my employees that work for me, they're gonna want raises. They're gonna need raises. They got families to take care of too. You're gonna raise my taxes on my corporation. So now how am I gonna give my employees more money?
For y'all that don't know, Biden was talking about raising 62% for different cities. It was different cities or whatever, raising 2%. Just give a perspective. If y'all don't know that's the reason why 50 said, damn, I don't want to pay 62% or whatever. But go ahead, continue. I just want to get the listeners that.
Because when you control that kind of money, and if I was in that type of position, I would understand that. Like, everybody gotta eat. So I want my people to eat more. But if you're gonna take more of my money, how am I gonna give my people more money to eat? Like, so whose side are you really on? So now you're really in the midst of things. It looks like they're with us because it's like this is what they want us to believe, that the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. But really, in order to get some, you got to be connected with someone who's rich.
No, but that is the thing. Rich get rich and the poor get poor. Yeah.
If you put in a position, if you're around 6 millionaires,
you got to think about it, because most of these people who own these buildings and shit like that, they're already they be having enough money to do certain things, but you still getting taxed on your rent and shit like that. Like we already poor. We don't have any kind of money.
I feel like we was enabled. We was enabled by a lot.
Only thing we doing, we just mostly being stagnant, bro. Like with everything that you do in the hood and that, because like what is it, like a 1-bedroom like 1,100 now?
Man,
you see what I'm saying? So it's like that's hard for a lot of people to
get
that
motherfucker right now.
That shit is
my
crazy.
Shit just went up $70, literally $70. Nigga, I paid mortgage of a certain amount, and then it just went up $70 my last time paying in October.
They did us.
So
like
think
that.
about
we was only paying like 12.
What party runs Minnesota?
See, Democrats run Minnesota. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna keep getting taxed. The more money you get, even when you grinding and working.
Yeah, but hold up. Okay, hold up. See, I don't want to do that though, because if it was a Republican running the Minnesota, then you think taxes go down?
Man, hey, let it speak for itself. Look at the numbers. Look at most of the states.
You gotta think about it. The taxes gotta go somewhere, so it's gonna go trickle down to us.
Yes, it's always
so. And that's why they say, that's why they say the rich get rich when they fucking with Republicans, because they don't want
shit goes
for that
downhill.
shit to come out their pocket too much, so they gonna do it for us.
Nigga, that's why the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. That's what I'm saying about the whole presidency though. I mean, everybody got their right to their opinion, but check it out, man. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck the presidency.
Nigga,
I wish we could get rid of all that.
What about the people that slaved and like? Our people got murdered just to even have that right. It ain't even about.
What you mean got a right to do what, nigga?
To vote.
What you talking about? I'm sorry. Hold on. Time out, man.
Yeah.
You mean we had a right to vote?
I said we didn't have the right.
Right? Did we have a right to vote for a fucking slave owner? They say Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. That nigga had slaves. What is y'all talking about? I don't get it.
Shit, every white. That's true. I see what you're saying. But I think if people die for something, bro, I'm not gonna. Come on. So you saying that shit was just for nothing?
Yes, because they was naive, didn't know. Nobody knew.
That's your opinion.
But okay, 9/11, right? We went over there and bombed them people or whatever the fuck we did, right? All for George Bush dad to get the revenge, the oil and all that type of shit. What is war for? Why is we even fighting these people wars? Why is we voting for these motherfuckers?
I'm talking about the civil rights movement when we were actually at war with
it's all right in the first place. Why the fuck do we gotta fight for it? It's all right in the first place.
Because we were slaves. This ain't our.
That's my point. That's my point. Why the fuck is we sitting here fighting for shit that's ours? Why do we keep got to prove to these motherfuckers that we exist?
But we in a because we live in a democratic.
That's not Democrat Republic.
No, I'm saying we live in a democracy. I wouldn't mean to say democratic.
Okay, there you go. Now, okay, I could go with that. I could go with that.
That's how our system is run. You know.
Yeah, I could go with that.
Your vote is what counts when it comes to picking who rules.
I'm about to say me personally when it comes down to voting, I feel like you gotta think about it.
I could go with what you just said, not no fucking what you said before, but you correct yourself. You correct yourself. Yeah.
Only thing I say that will really fuck us up is they fuck us up with the tax and shit like that. I really don't feel like nothing really changed.
They fucking us up in life, period, man.
When
we gonna start taking over this shit?
I know that. I'm saying I don't feel like shit changed no matter who. I don't feel like shit changed no matter who you gonna vote for president. It doesn't change for people in the hood. When it comes to the hood people, you're going to be in the same predicament whether it doesn't matter who's president.
Exactly.
That's why I don't vote. I'm going to be in the same predicament tomorrow. Y'all just wasting my motherfucking time. I could be getting money this day.
Exactly. It's all propaganda, man.
That's true to a certain extent.
Well, then tell us different.
Tell us different. Presidents too. You got to think like.
Tell me one president that was right.
There's jobs.
Man, tell me one president that was right.
Now you about to say that too, though. Everybody keep on saying Trump gives jobs and shit.
I want him to ask what president was right.
I can't tell you which one was right.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I want to know.
That doesn't necessarily mean like.
I feel like they test us, bro.
That's wrong. That's wrong. Like who is right every day, nigga? I don't wake up and everything that I do ain't right.
No, that's fine. But okay,
you can't expect just because the motherfucker the president, he got to be perfect.
No, we're not saying no. So whoa. That's two different subjects. We didn't say perfect. What president was right for the black community? Go to Obama, go to Clinton, go to Bush, go to Bush
again. What really happened? What really changed?
What really changed for us?
What really changed in the hood?
I say
period.
I say Abraham by us being free.
No, the nigga that died, Kennedy was the last hope. Kennedy was the last hope. Now, I said it on camera, Kennedy was the last hope.
Why?
Because he got killed because he was trying to change some shit. Yeah. He was like Martin Luther King. He was the one, he was trying to change some shit and got smoked.
Give us an example.
The whole poverty, back then, my fault. I'm trying to think like far as years. I can't think of exact years right now, but I believe at his time is when Oklahoma and all that. No, Oklahoma got bombed. What year did Oklahoma? What happened?
95, I want to believe.
Well, look it up real quick. What year was that in Oklahoma? Because I believe that was Kennedy era when we was thriving.
What you mean?
That was 39?
No, that was the 20s. Kennedy came there in the 60s.
In the 60s?
Oklahoma popped off. That was.
So what was the boy not boycott but the Jim Crow? What was Jim Crow? What year was that?
That was from the 1930s to the 1970s.
So after the Oklahoma shit is when they implied the Jim Crow, right?
After World War I.
Yeah.
So that's when they imploded. Okay, and then Kennedy.
It really happened after the
Civil War. That's when the South with the Confederate went to war.
And what year was that? What year was that? Around
1895 was when the Emancipation Proclamation happened, and most black people were able to.
And that was going to the most bloody. What was that field that they just did? It was the most bloodiest.
The Bloody Summer.
Yep.
Okay, so down Oklahoma situation. What year was that?
That was
30 something.
Y'all just got a whole history lesson on this bitch right now.
Man, dig, this is what we do for y'all. This is what we do. This is what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? We agree to disagree, man, but we gonna talk about it. You dig? We gonna definitely do that. You dig?
Oklahoma happened in the early 1900s.
To 29, like.
Tried to, a white lady said a little boy did something to her.
And then they kicked out the riot. Now, hold up.
That wasn't Emmett Till.
No, that wasn't Emmett Till. That wasn't Emmett Till.
Kicked off the civil rights.
Now, hold up. Now, the importance about that Oklahoma joint, yes, they did say a black dude did whatever, and you had some black guys come inside the building, I guess the fucking governor building, whatever. But this is what they did leave out. I don't know if they, in your notes, they leave this out. When the riots happened, they left this out.